You save lives, you don't take them.
Are you here to heal the world? Or to destroy it?
Hey guys, what's up? This is me, Critical Dan. It's been a while since I've done a video on this channel. It's even been a longer time since I've recorded that last video. That was months in the making. I'm so happy to be back because I want to do a new series of videos that are from like the heart to, you know, speak my mind and just, you know, yeah, stuff like that. And so today what I want to do is I want to give my first impressions for the movie Morbius. If you guys are familiar with this, I haven't seen the movie yet. I really want to. I've seen the trailers and stuff. I was really hyped for it after No Way Home. They've been talking about this movie for ages. I saw Michael Keaton's in the trailers as Vulture, and I'm really excited about it. But yeah, no, I haven't seen it yet and stuff like that. So this isn't a review. This isn't a traditional review. This is my first impressions of the movie before I see it. Will I do a review? I don't really know. If you guys want that, I'll do it. If when I see it and if I have something to say, then we'll talk about a potential review. But until then, yeah, this is it, guys. So let's see. I don't know where to start. Okay. So first of all, I love the soundtrack. It's they have this new song for the movie. It's like the theme song where they're like it's a little piano riff, and it's like it's singing about Morbius being a stranger and stuff, because, you know, he's like a vampire. He's a strange guy, and they should have played that song in the Doctor Strange trailer. Now that I think about it, that would have been really funny. But no, they made it for Morbius instead, which is fine. I'm not gonna tell them how to make their movie. And I love the way it picks up from the trailer. It turns into this orchestral superhero score that's just like so epic. Dun, 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 dun. Oh god, that shit's got stuck in my head. I loved it so much. Yeah, honestly, that's gonna be my favorite part of the movie, is being able to hear that song. I hope there's a lot of action scenes. I know he's gonna fight Matthew Smith, who played one of the doctors. He played a doctor, and they're gonna have a, you know, I know there's a big fight between them. I had a friend tell me about that, and I hope when they do, like, that's when the score kicks in and you hear the Stranger song. I'm looking forward to that. So Jared Leto as Michael Morbius. I gotta get this out of the way. The guy got, like, what they did to him in the Snyderverse was just so unfortunate. He deserved so much better, because Jared Leto is a good actor, and it looks like he's really about to come through with that here. It's doing, I think it's capturing his essence so much better than his performance as Joker, because, you know, Marvel is letting him, you know, have free reign to do what he wants. He gets to I heard he was pretending to be disabled, which is kind of weird. I don't know how I feel about method acting, but if it gets a good performance out of him, I'll at least enjoy that about it, you know. So I hope, you know, he, like, delivers all his lines good. I hope he makes a compelling disabled person, a person of disabilities. I think we need more of that in movies right now, and Michael Morbius is going to give that to us, with not just one disabled person, but two disabled people, because Matthew Smith is supposed to play his friend. If you ever read the comic books, the character he's playing is, well, you'll see when you see the movie, but I don't want to spoil anything. But I've read some other stuff online, so not to get into spoilers yet. You know, I don't want to get to the spoilers yet, but there is I know there's an end credit scene with Michael Keaton saying he wants to fight Spider-Man, which is disappointing, because I was hoping Spider-Man would be in the movie, because he was in the trailer, which I thought was really cool. They show it is Tobey Maguire Spider-Man on the wall, but knowing the multiverse rules, like it, anything's up for grabs. Any Spider-Man could come into this world and fight because that's what they're setting up. Like I doubt Tobey Maguire's gonna fight this guy. That's probably just put there for like as an Easter egg or to throw you off. The Marvel scent as they do, because Marvel's always throwing those curveballs as they do and stuff like that. And he's not in this, but it sounds like he could be in Morbius too, and that would be really interesting. So I'm hoping when I see this, I have that demand for a Morbius too, and I can finally see Morbius and Spider-Man crossover, maybe the Venomverse, and stuff like that. Maybe Morbius will be in Across the Spider-Verse as like a homage, because that sounds like they're just gonna go everywhere. They're gonna go buck wild in that movie, which I can't wait for. It looks so good. But the live action stuff though, that's where my heart is at, and Morbius looks like it's gonna fill that Spider-Man void that I have, because God knows, I'm gonna have to wait so long for the next Spider-Man movie with Tom Holland in it. So Morbius is gonna hold me over pretty well with some cool superhero action. I can't wait for that. And let's see, what else is there to look forward to in this movie? There's a lot to talk about here. There is a lot. So first of all, I know it's been out for a bit. That's why I'm doing a first impressions video, because even though it's been out, I haven't watched it yet. And the reason for that is because I actually haven't had anybody to go see it with. I don't want to see it by myself. I need that Marvel fandom with me. Because the whole thing about Marvel is that it's not just like a thing you can just go in and watch, on like Hulu or something. Like the big part of Marvel is having that large gathering experience. You're experiencing the same thing as other people at the same time in the same room with you, and that's the magical part of Marvel. Not many movies really are able to deliver that type of good to their their storytelling. But for Marvel, it heightens it. That's why, like, if you see a movie after it's come out on like DVD or something, like you've watched it, but you haven't experienced it. Like you missed out the boat on that movie. You haven't really watched it. You don't have that experience under your belt. It's like going to a stage play. Like if you watch a recording of it, like sure you know what happened, but like you weren't there. You didn't see it. And Marvel movies, it's the same thing. So I don't want to be alone with that. I'm looking for some friends. I stopped talking to some people I would have gone to see it with. I've been looking for some new friends. So at my Rouse's job, I have these two guys I talk to frequently. I know they like Marvel. I'm trying to get them to hang out, though, outside of work. I'll see how that goes. Maybe they'll go see Morbius with me. Who knows? Maybe they'll review it with me. That would be cool. But yeah, you never know, and stuff like that. You never know how these things go down. So hopefully I get to actually experience Morbius before it's inexperienceable. If things don't go my way, I guess I can just go. I can try to get a last minute ticket and hope there's some people in the theater I could talk with. One idea I've been having about the movie, it's been on my mind a lot lately, because the edge of having a disabled hero as your protagonist, that's a big deal to me. To me, it feels like it would be a big deal to other people, because not so many movies do that, but like a lot of disabled people sitting in that theater, people who can't walk and they have to hobble around like because their legs don't work and stuff. Hopefully they have the experience of watching this movie and thinking, I can see myself in this Marvel universe like everybody else does. Now I'm sharing the same experience as them. So I was thinking, like, when the movie was done, if it was a packed crowd, I could look for any disabled people, ask them what they thought about it and what the movie means to them. I thought that would be like a good positive thing to have, is to, have these people express it and me not have to express it for them. I give them my platform, and that would just be really cool and stuff like that. But you know, unfortunately I haven't found too many disabled people. Not as many as I'd like to find, which is a real obstacle. You know, it's almost like, well, I'm not gonna go there, but yeah, it's difficult. So I'm hoping to fix that problem, because their perspective probably matters more than most people's perspective. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. And like, not to spoil the movie or anything, but I know Matt Smith has his own vampire form. So when they see these two disabled people that are able to turn into these super beings, I'm like, I wonder what their perspective is on that. How do they, if this movie would instill the fantasy of having those powers of, you know, being the conflict of good and evil, you know, versus just not being able to walk. Like, is it worth the trade-off? You know, that kind of sinisterness. I wonder what they would feel about that and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm eagerly anticipating the movie. So my prediction, I'm going to predict the score for the movie might be, it looks like it's probably going to be like an 8 out of 10, I'm thinking. It doesn't look like the best. It's not as colorful as Marvel movies. I know it won't be a 10 out of 10 like Spider-Man. It's a 9 out of 10 would be cool, but, you know, I'm going to lower it a little bit. I'd say, seeing people's mixed reactions, it's most likely an 8 out of 10. And I hope it's not a 7 out of 10, because I have more faith in Marvel than that. But that's where I'm thinking. A solid 8. But I don't know yet until I see it. So, yeah, those are my impressions of the movie. I'm very excited for it. I can't wait for Morbius to come out. Before I go, some other things to talk about. I've been getting a lot of comments and messages from people everywhere. It's on the Discord and stuff like that about Dancast. Where's Dancast? When are you going to bring back Dancast? And to that I say, it's been almost a year now. Been on hiatus. I've been actively working on a way to bring back Dancast in a more positive light, without the negative people that brought me down. I thought about making it a one-man podcast at one point, but like, you know, as a critic, you know, I feel like it's a little self-absorbed to do that, because people don't want to hear just your opinion when they're tuning into the channel. If they're tuning into a review channel, the likes are, and stuff like that, they probably want to hear multiple view angles. So instead of, you know, having them go from channel to channel, like, hear what different people are saying about the latest flick, you know, the biggest blockbuster, why not just get a bunch of opinions in one place? They like the dialogue, you know? They don't want to just hear me talk, you know? That's what they have streamers and stuff like that for. This is a podcast. This is different. So I want to offer that collective experience, you know, like I was saying earlier. That's the fun of Marvel. So I'm looking for new candidates for Dancast. And I'm certain after that it'll be better than ever. Like, no joke. All the negativity will be washed away. None of the arguing, just people coexisting and loving this big, giant, just baby cow known as the Marvel Universe. A collective enjoyment of it as we suck out these udders of life. These movies give us life, honestly. They really do. And I can't wait to share that with you. And so yeah, I had other videos planned. Unfortunately, they were canceled. I'm trying to find new material to work with. So I've been thinking about another unboxing video. So you have those to look forward to. New Dancast and an unboxing video. If you think you're a good candidate for Dancast, don't be afraid to let me know. Submit like a tryout tape or something. And I'll see if you know, if you've got the movie knowledge it takes to be on Dancast, because you know, we could really use some people that know their movies, specifically superheroes. That's what we love here. We love all movies, but superheroes, that's our bread and butter. That's what gives me life. I love seeing these characters I grew up with on the big screen, and I want more of it. I also want to dip into some Star Wars eventually, so I'll think of some ideas for that. You know, I have to express my Star Wars side of myself. I don't talk about that enough. And yeah, so that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me know if these impressions things are a type of thing you want more often, and I'm also thinking about just uploading straightforward movie reviews. All right, I'll catch y'all and stuff like that.